hate it. I hate it so much.
Why is he so red?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. He's drunk, man.
That's how I look, dude. I'm not drunk.
All right, I'm clapping.
I hadn't
fellas.
drank at all.
1,
Okay.
2, 3. I hope that was
It never.
latency,
It
'cause
never.
was so shitty.
I promise it works. I promise. It doesn't feel like it, dude.
Just so you guys are aware, I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast, which specifically does not pick up clapping noises. So
Okay, but like
you're
your
just gonna
mic
have
still
to.
picks it up, correct?
Can you make a loud enough
my
noise?
mic is NVIDIA Broadcast.
Something that peaks in the audio so that you know.
So you changed your mic?
Clap.
The past?
I guess I'd say clap.
You changed your mic since we last recorded?
No, now I'm using the program NVIDIA Broadcast, which puts on like crazy good noise suppression.
Well, obviously not for this situation.
Yeah, because you want the clap.
Yeah, you want
Not
the clap.
to be confused with gonorrhea. You want the clap.
No, yeah, the clap would work, but it's not working because I changed this because I wanted to not pick up my breathing. Are we fucking serious right now?
That's
I'm
a good
serious
point.
right now.
Okay,
Are we fucking serious right now?
I'm serious. Right
Should we
now.
restart?
Okay, cool.
Let's
He
restart.
just-
No,
So he just
editor,
ruined
leave it in.
everything.
Okay,
He's
editor, leave
ruined
that in.
Our entire process that we've
Editor.
had. Editor is me. Now I have to figure out how to sync your ass.
He just
I
said,
said
clap, out loud.
a good 30
say
seconds
clap?
afterwards.
Yeah, but it wasn't in
Yeah,
sync with
that
anyone.
doesn't count. That doesn't count.
No, it works. No, it works.
Sure,
No, it doesn't.
okay. Hold on, fellas.
You're talking to John Editor here.
Listeners, I want to go back to something because I have been going back to the most recent, or I guess the fifth episode, fourth
Wait,
episode.
did our new app post?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, 'cause
I have notos
you
on
did it
for
today?
Yeah. So Connor
yeah,
mentioned two
We have a new
things.
one posted.
Connor mentioned two things that we completely overlooked in that episode.
Mm-hmm.
One, he said, and I quote, "I lost $2.50 to a stupid vending machine," which we didn't get to hear the story of.
Yeah,
Very
we
sad.
never. Yeah, that died.
And for the listener, we also didn't explain the Jose Cuervo story.
Oh, I'm going over the Jose Cuervo story today.
I mean, I'm just bringing
No,
it
he
back
has
up.
to be drunk.
Oh, he
If
I
he's
think
going
I-
to do it, he
I
has to
think
be
I
drunk.
have to be drunk for that. I also got very wasted last night. I didn't even though actually. Last night went on a date and I had 3 ciders, right? Because it was it was 250 day or 450 day on the ciders, and then because we went to this Irish pub called Two Fools Tavern, very cool, very awesome.
Shout out
and
to Full
I
Stone.
had
It's
shout
like
out
4
to Two
minutes
Fools
from
Tavern.
his house, so you can probably find where he lives.
It's
from
not. It's like 20 minutes away.
there. Dude, why would you tell them that?
You just gave them free information. They know you live
It's
Come
like-
on, dude.
it's
308 Negro Arroyo Lane.
No, dude, my address.
They're gonna see they're gonna see the bedrock in your base and know exactly where you are, bro.
No crap.
2B2T, bro.
Anyway, no. So I had 3 ciders, and then we went to this other bar, and I got what they call a Dread Pirate Roberts. This bar is really cool because all of their cocktails
yeah.
are Princess Bride themed. And the Dread Pirate Roberts is essentially just Dr. Pepper and Disaronno. Or not Disaronno, Dr. Pepper and Captain Morgan. It's really good. It's really good. And I think they will throw like a dash of like grenadine, like cherry flavoring in it.
That's lovely.
It's really good.
It sounds
so I had
really
3
good.
ciders. I had 3 of those. And this is all spaced out. We started the date at like 6:30. We got together like 6:30, 6:40. You know, I had a drink. I didn't get back home until 5 in the morning.
Holy shit, dude. No wonder you were just
Yeah.
taking a nap.
Yeah, dude, I was taking it. Yeah, no. That's how it goes.
Like 360 notification.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
It's
a
like 5:30.
nightlife kind of guy
Connor
now?
arrived at Beat Off.
I
Man.
guess so. Yeah.
Beat off, man.
Doxing
yeah.
you.
Thanks. Man. Well, he already doxed my address, you know.
You can always
Later.
move. It's all right.
I can always move. That's right.
Yeah.
Me and
Everyone knows where you're at now.
my billions and millions of dollars.
Not
That's true.
historically a great
Every
to
time
live.
we're recording, it pings everybody ever where I'm where I'm situated at.
Yep.
But no, that was my last night. The $2.50 story. That's not even a story. It was just
An anecdote.
I gave $2.50 to I gave
Anecdote.
$2.50 to a vending machine in order to get a crisp orange Fanta, and it didn't give it to me.
Nice.
All I wanted was a Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah, I think
You guys
know
still
this
don't know
reference.
what that reference is from. It's institutionalized by suicidal tendencies.
Oh, sorry, homie.
Oh, now I.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Yeah, of course.
See?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, from
There
that
you
one
go.
album with the music and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool,
Yeah.
I had
actually.
to cook
man.
the rest of my brain real quick so I could understand.
No,
that
I get it.
reference.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Fellas, I want to ask
Um,
you one thing that I
yeah.
think is a bit of a tangent. We'll lead into more tangents. Do you guys
Okay.
fuck with
We
skill
love
trees at all, or
tangents.
no?
Skill trees?
Yeah, in video
Like
games.
we're talking like
Like
classic
in a
like
video game.
RPG game skill tree.
Well,
Yeah.
because
Because
there's obviously different. There's different
He's got a
types of
point.
skill trees.
he's got a point
Most
with that
skill trees.
visual gag. That's the one and done of this episode. We did it way too many times.
I didn't
last
see the visual
episode.
gag.
He
The last
pointed at
episode
his
cut
Skyrim
good?
tattoo. What's
okay.
that?
Did last episode even cut good with how fucking stupid we were being?
It cut fine.
Stupid.
It cut
Excuse
fine.
And the
There-
fact that we were
there's-
drunk.
Yeah, there's a good portion that I cut out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what'd you do with the last hour?
Yeah, there's a good portion that I cut out.
I don't
And
remember it
keep
anyway.
talking.
You can tell how drunk we get in that cut. Like all of a sudden, these guys are coherent, and then next minute, like they're just laughing at fucking nothing.
At nothing.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's you can tell we were having a big time.
Release the extended cut, the
Okay.
director's cut with
The Snyder
I will-
cut.
I
the
will,
Snyder
I will.
cut, if you will.
Snyder's in the cutting room right now with it. He's checking it out.
Tell him to stop.
Yikes.
Tell him that we need him.
Snyder,
Don't do
how's
that.
it going? Yeah, no, the cut.
Joke's on
nobody cares
you.
about
He's
Justice
not
League
editing
anymore, man.
films. He's doing circumcisions.
Nobody cares about that anymore, man. No,
That's the cutting
the
room.
episode. How's the episode going? Good. Okay,
Holy shit! Shut up.
it's 3 hours long. Jesus Christ, we only recorded for 2. Golly,
And a
I don't know-
half.
I don't know what's up with that guy.
He had an hour of
Okay.
B-roll. That'll
Yeah, an hour
tickle.
of B-roll.
That'll tickle one viewer, I think, one listener.
That'll sniffle the senses.
Okay, so I think honestly, and going back, I think on topic,
Oh yeah, skill trees.
some skill trees
the
are just
fuck is
kind
this
of
about?
lame.
Yeah,
I think it's just like obviously there has to be some kind of development for MC, for main character, right?
mm-hmm.
You can't immediately have all the skills and know how to use them.
Yeah.
But I also feel like skill trees are just kind of like
Lazy?
okay. Yeah, they're just yeah, I think it's just like the lazy way of approaching it.
I mean, they allow you some adaptability into your play style, you know, and you get to solely like pick how you want to play the game. That I think it adds to replayability. If you're one of those kinds of people that actually replays games a whole bunch, and you're interested in a game enough to venture out into other parts of your skill tree. Like I think a really good example of a skill tree is Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has a great skill tree system. Cyberpunk has a
Unfortunately.
really
Cyberpunk
good
is a
skill
great
tree
example of
system.
it.
Haven't played it. Can't lie.
Listen, is it not? Is not part of this come about by like game fatigue at the moment? What he doing? Another visual gag. Apologies.
Yeah, Zeppelin is digging
Zeppelin's going crazy right
digging
now.
up the coke in Connor's mattress.
He smells something in there he doesn't like, or maybe
No,
he does.
he's trying to burrow.
He's going.
He's
Is-
a cutie.
Is a problem with the skill tree not from like game fatigue or something like that? Along the lines of like now it feels like every RPG or any like progression system is always a skill tree.
Sure.
They haven't like innovated on it.
Well,
Because-
I think there is something to that because I was going to bring up the different like types of skill tree because I have been playing Fallout. I think for like the past like 2 years, I played Fallout New Vegas. I'm picking up Fallout 3, and the way that they
Fallout
figured
4 Anniversary Edition just came out.
Yeah.
what really didn't Fallout
did
4?
Todd
do the
Howard's
same-
done it again.
Did it do the same thing where
It's the same as Skyrim, where it's just all the
Yep.
like official Bethesda mod creation club shit is just added into the base game now.
Oh, well, hopefully they fix the frame rate issue. That shit was weird.
No,
like
it's Bethesda. Come on,
first
Shout
time
out to Bethesda.
I say with the
dark
Skyrim
shout out to
tattoo.
Bethesda. So
Dark shout out to Todd
what's
Howard.
the
rest in
saying
peace.
of nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans? Nobody
Correct.
hates Bethesda more than Bethesda fans. Look, they let me eat well with my Doom games, and that's all I can say about that. Like,
nobody
Congrats.
hates the Age of Consent.
don't
more
need
than
a
Smash
skill
Ultimate Players.
tree. Don't need a skill tree. I have a weapon wheel.
Yikes! Yo, what the fuck is this stray?
Is he
Not
being
even
mean
on
to
that
me?
topic.
I wasn't-
Not a
No,
stray. That was.
It's
fully
not a stray. I
intended.
mean, like, it's directed, but like that's out of nowhere.
What
No,
did
I
do?
think
What
it's
why is he
topical.
being
Not
mean to me?
you,
Oh,
unless you're a Smash Ultimate player.
Yeah, Smash Ultimate Players have been in hot water for liking kids.
Oh,
Since Smash Ultimate came
god
out.
damn. Well, we played Melee. Is that the reason why we play Melee? Is because we're not pedophiles? Is that how that lore goes?
Part of it, yeah.
What? Well, I can't
part
say
of it.
no. Now I can't.
Well, don't say
no.
no. Yeah, you have to say
Yeah,
yes.
now I can't say no because you said that. But
Part of it.
my intended reason for playing Melee is just that it's fun. It's just
It's
a
a better
lot
game.
funner. You can
More
fucking,
funner.
It's more fun, or you can work it with your old main. You can try a new one. Chance used to play Marth,
Falco.
and then he went to Falco. He dabbled with Fox a little bit. Now he's trying out Captain Falcon. The kid's going everywhere. The kid's everywhere. I mean,
I've just been having fun.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Pikachu?
The
Marth
people
probably
want
again.
Oh,
to know.
goodness gracious, though. The people want to know. I have
If
had.
people want to know who's next, Sheik. Just kidding.
I don't.
I'd
He
rather
kicked
off
my
myself.
ass with Sheik today.
I did
so
kick his ass with Sheik today,
he
but
kicked my ass with
I
Sheik
felt
today.
bad about it. I literally, after that game, said, I hate this character so much and
He
switched
did.
off.
He also did that.
I mean,
Listen, but we are getting off topic. We always get off topic.
that's what it's
for,
about.
For the skill tree, there's one thing I wanted to say in this, is that I feel like there's two main types of skill tree.
Yeah.
And depending on which one, depends on like how my feelings
Sure.
surround it. Because like, he brought up Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's a great example of one of the types of skill trees, which is you can't get everything.
Yep.
You can never get everything, which means you have to pick and choose what you get, which will like affect a specific build or whatever. And then therefore you get, with Cyberpunk, there's like 3 main ways you go or whatever. But like, then you have other games where it's like you get everything. No matter what, you play long enough and you unlock every bit of the skill tree. Like Spider-Man. Spider-Man, for example.
That skill tree is
Unlock
very
all of it.
lazy. That skill tree is very, very lazy because it's just like the game gives you enough resources to eventually get these things. There's very little freedom in what you can get first, usually.
It's kind of railroady.
So in that case, why don't they just give you the ability once it's time for you to have that ability, right? So something that's kind of like that.
Why make it a skill tree? Why not make it like linear progression?
Exactly.
Why not like, oh cool, you're level 6, now you have X ability.
Yeah.
Not level 6.
Well, and what?
Unlock this ability, or unlock this ability next level instead.
Yeah.
This is a good time to bring up my favorite, Metroid Prime. It is, I think, super cool that it's you have no choice. If you want to progress, you must unlock this ability. This ability is useful for these reasons, and you just can't fucking continue without it. It's just you go on to the next thing, and it is somewhat linear, right? But what I had in mind,
That's true too.
what I had in mind bringing up Fallout is that you level up. You can level up, whatever special attributes you want, but you also get a vote for a perk, and you don't have to get every perk. There isn't a perk that you need in order to unlock the next one. You can just fucking skip them all.
Right.
You can just dunk all of your perk points into Lady Killer. Wait, no, that's just the one. You can just
I'm gonna dump all my perks into my mouth.
You dump all the perks into your mouth like
I'll
you're.
dump all of my
Night.
perks into Lewis's mom.
I'll dump the perks in my mouth and then dump something else into Lewis's mom.
Nice.
You know what we're talking about.
Nice. Yeah. Lewis, I think he's talking
Popped
about
a
his
perk 30,
penis.
went straight to fucking your mom.
Yep.
Fellas,
I was
there's
there.
applications open for if you
Lady
want to
killer.
join the,
You hear me?
The pod.
He killed your mom.
I did not. Kill your pussy, though.
My friends are so cringe. So cringe.
It's just because it's your mom.
It's just because it's your mom. Sorry that you have a hot mom, dude.
It's not
What,
even.
do you want an
Sorry, you have
ugly
It's
mom?
not even
Great
a.
mom.
It's because it's your
Do you
mom
want an
thing.
ugly
It's because
mom?
you have
We'll see
dragged
where
this
you
bit.
get it from.
You have dragged this bit. I think since fucking like.
Don't say me.
11th
No. It
grade.
was Chance first.
Oh yeah, I was talking to Chance.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I have
okay.
dragged this bit for the last probably 9 years.
Connor, you're just a bandwagon
Yeah.
because you've never
I'm
met my mom.
I'm John Bandwagon.
He's
That's
never
true.
met your
Yeah,
mom.
You have
that's
never
true.
met my mother.
Neither has Dylan. I'm the only motherfucker who makes the jokes and has
He's the
met
only
your mom.
what?
Ew, dude. Another visual gag. Chance did something
That's how I
silly
do
with
it.
his
We need
tongue,
to
dude.
stop with the visual gags they don't understand. I literally just called the last episode the visual gag episode. Parentheses.
Is
We
that
don't have
what you named
visuals.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have no
That's
visuals.
really funny.
Inevitably true, I
don't.
suppose.
We need to get them eventually.
Yeah, we could just like record the Discord call.
I don't know how that would go with syncing it up with
Audio?
audio. Yeah, I'm unsure
yeah.
if there will be issues with that.
If we could all clap, maybe.
Oh yeah, but you would have to get rid of one
Rest
or
in
two
peace.
softwares of yours.
The one software is just helpful. It's just helpful.
Helpful for the breathing. That I totally get. I totally understand. We can make do with the not clap.
Helpful for Lewis's mom too.
God damn, brother.
But she loves to hear you breathe, dude.
Oh.
I love to hear her breathe too.
Throw a
See,
joke,
that's
listeners.
romantic, Lewis.
Throw
That's
a joke,
romantic,
listeners.
Lewis.
It's romantic.
You will see me.
You don't
on
want your
the
mom to
news
be
in a
happy.
ditch. Don't make this about that. Do not make this about that. That is crazy. Zeppelin's on my
Just-
side.
Zeppelin's unhappy.
Yeah, he don't like you, dude.
Lewis, what is it you don't like about skill trees specifically?
I feel like there has to be another way of progressing through a game that doesn't require you to just gain XP and then
Right.
spend XP. Like video games have existed for a millennia now. Am I right? So I
Nope.
feel as though we can
Nope.
we can expand a
Not
little
even
bit.
close.
And this is why I like roguelites a lot. I like roguelites a lot. I love
Yeah.
Risk of Rain. Bomb
Risk
as
of Rain,
shit.
very good.
Is
You
Risk
know?
of Rain a roguelike?
Yeah, dude, you fucking die all
Well,
the
I mean,
time.
it's 2025, about to be 2026. Every game is a roguelike.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of like a fad.
They all have elements, so
But
which
it's
I mean,
fun. Balatro,
yeah, it's
yeah.
fun.
Inscription has a mod, Casey's mod, which is
Yeah,
just.
is Inscription? I've been playing that recently.
Oh, you have?
Shit's
dope.
Fucking
I still suck
finally.
ass.
Dude, you legit, I was watching you play and you stopped playing before everything turned on its head.
You want to know what's crazy though? Is that like I've been playing for probably 10 hours since then, haven't made no progression
So you,
past
Nice.
that.
So you-
I keep losing to the
to Leshy?
Leshy. Who the fuck's Leshy?
Oh.
Blood doesn't
Damn,
know
you're
about Leslie.
losing there? Dog, ain't no way. Your deck is shit. Not gonna lie.
I'm losing to the minor,
Holy
the
shit.
prospector
Gold miner?
guy,
The prospector?
gold guy.
You're still in
Yeah, I
like
keep
you're
losing
still
to
in,
him.
like Act 1.
Yes, he's in
Correct.
Act 1.
Correct. I
Shit.
made it what I thought was Act 2 and then died and then came back and now I restarted in Act 1.
Yeah, you'll.
And then I keep getting I made it to the forest guy one time and then died.
Maybe you're just going for a
I keep
strange
losing
build.
to like the second What do you mean a strange build? I literally The game gives me a
Gotta know how
deck.
to build.
I lose with the deck that the game gives me. What am I supposed to do?
John card game can't win.
No,
can't win
stop it.
digital
No,
card games,
no.
dude.
He's
stop
opening
it.
up
I play
Inscription right now.
Battlezone.
He's opening up Inscription right
I wanted to see something. I
We
wanted
need
to
to
see if
coach
it will
him
list
through it.
how many runs I have lost.
I think it does say that. Yeah.
That's a number I would love to just really go about with you guys.
I think
Because-
that'd be useful.
I don't know. Like I would be in the last 2 days, I'd be confident in saying I have lost once again, still in Act 1 the whole time. I'm guessing.
That's insane.
A grand total probably 20 times.
What the hell, dude? That's crazy. Honestly,
John-
I have
Okay.
made it. I've made it to and from like
Lewis is
the
head in
prospector
his
guy,
hands.
and then
I'm
I've
upset
made it
about this
just
right
past the prospector guy, and then that's it.
you know what's crazy, dude?
I'm not bad at the game.
I don't know, dude.
I had a run where I had this squirrel totem that was a
Yeah.
3 blood.
Oh,
That was the run I made it really far. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking decked out.
holy shit.
I decked out, so it was starvations, and you can't do shit against starvations.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
I
blood
guess that's
is also
true.
a very, very specific like style of cards, right? I mean, I would say that at least in the first act, like having those blood cards, aren't you playing a little bit more risky with that?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been a minute. It's
So-
been a minute since I played Inscription, but I remember that like I steered away from blood cards because it was high risk, high
But you
reward.
played like
and
bone
I'm just-
cards.
Yeah, I liked bones.
So-
I like bones.
In Casey's mod,
What?
which is the roguelite,
How is this not considered a roguelike already?
well, because the Casey's mod is just the Act 1 with different decks. So you can just kind of build
Yep.
your own deck. You beat it over and
What?
over again, and you get different sets of like starter decks. And you know, you can do like kin, you can do the moose, you can do the bugs, you can do the reptiles,
Wait, what?
you can do birds, like all of that shit. It
It's not
stacks
just
up a little bit.
squirrels?
Oh no, like sacrifices will
It's
will
not
always
just
be squirrels. But I'm saying kin will be like the wolves, because you know it's got that little sigil at the top left where the totems will apply.
The top left?
Yeah. On each card that isn't a
Yeah.
sacrifice card, there's a small sigil on the top left that lets you know what totem
He's just
will
straight up
affect it.
playing Inscription right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the pod.
I think brother just realized that the sigils mean
Oh
something.
my god. Dude, they're so like. Hold on, I just drew long.
Excuse me?
Dude, nice.
Just so
Proud.
everyone here, including my friends and also listeners, are aware. I have, you know how every time you lose a run, it's like, we're going to take your picture, we're going to make a card
Yeah,
out
and
of
then
you.
Yeah,
you,
it's
you
you.
become a card. Yeah,
Yeah.
You've done
Yeah.
that a lot.
Maybe 100 times.
You got a
Probably
deck-
100
You got a
times.
deck full of views.
Can I do that?
No.
I mean-
it's every time I go to the little skull guy
Yeah.
that's like, the skull card guy.
How many people are getting lost at this dude's house, and they just stay in the house? They don't go anywhere else.
He's a decent enough dude. He just wants to play games. He's lonely.
He's decent enough. He just wants to play card games. He fucking murders you.
I hate him. He's scary and dumb, and he's too good.
Shout out to Devolver
beats my
Digital. Shout out to Inscription.
Stoat, dude.
Shout out to Stoat. Honestly, Stoat.
Can
go.
we get a sponsorship?
No, Stoat's
with
a dick and also sucks.
Nah, dude, you just haven't met him like that yet.
Yeah,
I've met him like that. He's a 1-2. He's terrible.
Dude, okay, listen. Stoat is like B from
don't know him.
Night in the Woods. All right, you just don't
Yeah.
don't know him like that.
I
Also,
don't
I haven't
understand.
played Night in the
shout out
Woods.
Night in the Woods. You should play that too, dude.
Yeah,
We
you
talked
should
about this
play-
last time, and
you should
also
play
the
Night in
dark, the dark past Night in the Woods.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the
evil
horrible dark.
past.
Dark
Yeah.
shout out to the
What
writer
hides
of the
beneath
game.
the curtain of dark shout out.
Dark shout out.
I love.
Why
dark
are we doing
shout-out.
dark shoutouts?
It's
I
good.
love dark shout outs.
I've been thinking
That's
about
my
something.
favorite kind of dark shout out now, dude.
I've been floating an idea
Dark
in my
Shoutout's
head
his favorite dark shoutout.
where I should play
Shout out
games.
to Lewis's thoughts.
Shout out to my thoughts. They keep me straight. I'm thinking about streaming games, mostly I think single player games that I've never experienced. Like cool story games, maybe like the Metal Gear Solid.
Chance is also on his phone sending us Instagrams during the pod.
Oh,
I just saw that and
guy.
I wanted to send it to you guys because it popped up.
Look at this.
It's a visual gag, honestly.
Okay, I just threw my phone. Okay.
I won't throw my phone because it's on.
Throw your phone.
No,
throw your phone.
There's tile behind
phone.
me. I need this
Throw
for
your
work,
phone,
fellas.
pussy.
I'm not doing it.
You're saying I don't need my phone? Throw your fucking phone, pussy.
Yeah, you threw it on the bed. I can see your phone. I can see it.
Okay, yeah, but still, hey, that's a notebook. He's got a bowl full of that is protein. No, ibuprofen. It's Chance. John headache. John tummy ache.
Dude, next
tampons,
he's gonna pull out the fucking
those COVID tests.
the Beretta.
Oh, what about his desk knife? Throw your desk knife. That's cool. Whatever that is. Oh,
It's
bottle,
a bottle
opener? Stop with the visual gags!
Yeah, the
Fuck!
visual gags were so. I think we should probably just turn off cams so we don't get.
Well, I want to see my friends.
Yeah, but your friend's doing a visual gag where he's holding up a stiff mouse
No,
pad.
he's not. He threw it. Dude, stiff.
Anyway,
that was a cloth mouse pad.
Can we rip some? It is not. That was a plastic mouse pad.
No.
Can we rip some topics? Like I think the last
Actual
topic I put in there is so funny.
We just kind of rapid fire our old head topics.
We did that last round. We did that last episode.
Last round.
Yeah, I just think the most recent thing I put in the topic channel is
No,
really
hang
funny.
on. Actually,
I think that would be so funny.
What is the okay? So you put actively spread disinformation about COVID in italics, and then pointed up. Said this would be so funny. What is this?
I
What
think
is
that
this
would be
bit you're
so
doing?
funny.
Even Zeppelin doesn't
hey,
understand it.
what the heck is that?
It's a visual gag that we're not adhering to. You were saying.
She wants to sit on it.
Wonderful.
Anyway, Zeppelin is giving kisses. Listen, I just think it would be really funny if we actively spreaded disinformation about COVID.
I'm just really glad that we touched on this.
It would be really.
So now we can ditch this topic.
We should
I
do it,
agree.
and then we'll get the little banner under the YouTube video that says facts about this video may be
Oh!
incorrect.
Shit, never mind. I see the vision.
That would be so funny. And then they're like, skill trees. Why does this say
Skill trees.
information about COVID might be incorrect?
So, Chance, tell us
That would be so funny.
tell us your experience with COVID.
Yeah, you just had COVID, right?
Give us your info with COVID.
No, I have the flu. I thought it was COVID, so I took a COVID test.
I heard that
had the flu.
I heard that the flu, as we know it now, is just a less lethal variation of COVID.
Yeah, it's basically the
Dude,
same thing.
everything is a fucking thing of COVID. That's what I hate about the entire thing. Is COVID is the new fucking bubonic plague? No, it's fucking not. Yeah, people die to it, but people die to the cold. People die to the flu. You don't see people freaking out about that. Sorry that you have a piss poor immune system. Not my fucking
People died of
fault.
heroin.
People died of heroin. Yeah. Are we gonna have a heroin epidemic like the Fit crisis
Again?
I
Are we on another one?
I saw COVID walking out of the east wing of the White House.
Of the White House.
Yeah.
I also saw.
You saw
I
that
saw.
in the news?
I got a glimpse at the list. COVID's on it.
COVID's on the list.
Not sure if we should be talking about that.
All I'm saying is COVID's stupid, and COVID is stupid. I'm just leaving it at that. COVID's stupid.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got the jab, and now that I can feel the nanites in my skin.
Oh my god.
And they
5G
whisper to
network.
me sometimes. They whisper to me.
Yeah.
What do they say?
Yeah. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh, this bit fucking sucks.
This is a
They've been
bad
saying
bit.
that to
This
me.
is a bad,
They've been saying
shitty
that
bit.
to me, bro. They've been
Oh
saying
my
that to me.
god.
Dude,
Connor,
even Zeppelin is like, look, I love stinky smells, but this shit sucks.
Connor, let's go
I've been
over
getting-
your fucking topic. Curb stomping babies. What could that possibly mean?
No, remember I typed that in the last episode whenever we were recording. I don't want to do that. Curb stomping baby is kind of self-explanatory. What I do want to cover is
Why'd you put
Ultimate
it-
Theater Simulator and smut. The reason why, right,
Okay.
is I've been playing this game called Ultimate Theater Simulator. Been having a ton of fun with it. It's very much like Supermarket Simulator,
Now,
all those
wait a
simulator
second.
games.
You're running a movie theater?
No, hang on. Yes. Yeah, me.
Okay,
John,
now-
John Movie.
John
Now I
Cinephile.
know we had a conversation about this yesterday.
No, we had a
Where
today.
the lady, this is today. The lady
is
you went on a
earlier
date with
today.
last night called you a cinephile.
Yeah,
Very apt to description,
unprompted.
and
I mean,
you
we
were
talking
very
about movies.
upset about
We were
it.
talking about movies, and I was like, "Wow, Chance is really gonna get along with you." Like, fucking calling me a cinephile, unprompted. She had no idea, unless it might be brought up in the first episode. I know she watched or listened to that, the first throwaway drug episode. I think it is brought up, but like, if it's not, she called me a cinephile, like with no knowledge of the bit of me being a cinephile, which I'm not.
You
I
sick
just
It's not
like
a bit,
movies.
and I think
just
anyone who
like
talks to you
movies.
for 5 minutes, you sick fuck. He's funny. This guy's funny.
This guy's funny.
We
Oh,
already made this bit.
guy who is playing Own a Movie Theater Simulator is
Yeah.
not a cinephile. What are we
Where
doing?
my job,
guy
my actual
guy
job
who
that I get
works at a
paid at.
movie theater.
Yeah.
Your second movie theater job you've had in your life at
Yeah.
a different place,
Yeah.
and you come home and you're like, I want to do more of this.
What are you going to school for?
I do.
What are you going to school for?
I'm going to school.
Oh,
I do.
how
Find
many
it
movies
very-
do you think you've watched in your lifetime, like individually?
Oh shit! Individually, we're not
that's
talking
really
like
hard.
rewatches, like solely.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you give me, I guess maybe this is hard for you. I have like probably a number right now.
Chance, this is
If we're not-
crazy because Chance does not watch fucking movies like
Chance
regularly.
doesn't
Which
watch
is why I
movies.
know my number.
He
Yeah.
could actually.
Which is why I know my number.
What's your watch count?
Probably like 150 max.
Uh,
Max 150.
Yeah.
You know what? That's not that bad. I think.
Probably
For your whole
honestly
life,
probably less than that. For my
150,
whole life,
like
100
new movies,
we'll say
fresh
125 separate movies I've probably watched in my lifetime.
That's insane.
And you
That's
know what's
insane.
crazy? Chance is somebody that knows about pop culture more than like the average person that I talk to.
Yeah.
And I think he
Well,
absorbs
he's-
all that from like TV shows rather than movies.
Yeah.
And
That's
talking to people.
good. John YouTube Shorts over here. John.
I am John
the
YouTube.
Rookie.
When's
I got my I got YouTube does their like Spotify wrapped bullshit thing.
Yeah.
I got that today. I'm a top
they
zero
do that.
1.1% viewer of the Yard podcast. So
Oh shit, dude.
Dude,
having watched almost 1,900 videos from the Yard
congratulations.
this year
That's-
alone.
Wow, Jesus.
This year
Yeah, I know.
alone, goodness gracious, you are
1900?
yeah.
Yeah.
1900? And that's a podcast.
1,000.
They're usually like, what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy, they should just have you on the fucking pod at this point.
If that's
I'm
dude,
trying.
You're the Yards version of Jamie.
Yeah, you're the Yard version of
No,
Actually,
that's
wait,
Zipper.
hold on. Can you get Ludwig
these
on the
people.
phone and just invite him over to our pod?
Yeah, here, let me go ahead and
Listen, honestly,
That's
I would
my
rather
version.
get Slime or Nick. but
Really?
I love slime.
I love Slime so much.
Okay, so you just don't like
So,
Aiden?
if we could get No, I love Aiden too, but like I think Nick fits the vibe of the podcast here, and I think Slime and Connor would have the most unhinged conversation I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, I guess Connor's
Yeah,
our slime,
that'd be
huh?
fun. That'd be fun.
I think a good hour and a half of just Connor and Slime talking might be like a perfect
what's
episode.
hilarious? If we're comparing ourselves to other podcasts, look no further than Chuckle Sandwich.
I don't
I
even
mean,
listen.
that's probably
Not gonna
true as
lie,
well.
man.
I
Lewis
feel like
is
we're not
Ted.
as close to Chuckle Sandwich, but
Your
Lewis is
Schlatt.
unfortunately Ted. Whoa!
Your
Wait.
Schlatt.
Does that mean you Charlie?
I'm Charlie. Yeah.
Crazy.
Hold on.
Are you disagreeing with that?
No,
Wait, put on
Yeah,
a white
okay,
tee
then.
right now.
What's a white tea?
this
Oh,
is the
you too.
wrong Charlie.
Oh,
The
you see, I don't
Slimesicle,
even know.
not Moist Critical, bro.
I figured he'd be a good fit.
Not Charles White.
Yeah, no. I love Slimesicle. I think he's great. But anyway, wait.
Anyway,
No, where?
yeah, do your YouTube
topic,
thing.
Topic on hand was Ultimate Theater Simulator and Smut. The reason why I bring this up, yes, I've worked 2 movie theater jobs. I watch a lot of movies. I go to school for film, and in my free time, I play a game where I manage a theater. Yeah, Yeah,
And
like
he
any
watches
other normal
movies in
human
his free
being.
time.
So
This
you're
sick
not a
fuck.
cinephile?
No, I'm a Connorphile.
I didn't like
You
that at all.
can't say
I
that.
didn't like that at all. That was a little weird.
That was a bad bit.
No, it wasn't a bad bit. I just didn't
With
like
the
it.
hard R?
What? Conna, excuse me.
I don't think we can make that joke.
What just happened in Ultimate Theater Simulator? They got a big update that allows you to upload custom movies, right? And so for your people that come in, usually what it'll play is available content. Like it shows like Popeye. It'll show like classic cartoons. Over October, it showed like the Skeleton Dance. Because that's all public domain. All these cartoons from like the 1920s. Now it started making it to where you can upload custom movies. You can have custom. He's got a back scratcher. They made it to where you can have custom movies. You can upload pictures of from whatever as the movie poster. You can put in the video file as the movie and have it rerun per showing or just a continuous loop. Yada yada yada.
That's a cool feature.
I had the idea of making a porn theater. So do you remember?
Hold on.
Whenever we played, Gary's Mod?
Yes, I remember that very
And
clearly.
We were playing Prop Hunt.
No.
Yep.
And all of us were downloading fucking porn pictures. It's still in my Gmod files.
It's in my regular
Gmod
downloads.
files.
I see them every now and then when I'm looking for files. I'll just see the shit I downloaded.
Yeah,
We're trying to find his copy of Melee.
So what I thought is I could totally just upload these pictures and videos for the fucking.
Can you, off the top of your head, name any Rule 34 video movies that you've put in there?
I haven't yet. I haven't brought myself to do it yet.
Hold on. So you're running a porn movie theater with no porn?
No, I'm not running a porn theater yet.
He's running a porn theater.
I still have to realize if I need to be this fucking down bad to do this stupid bit that only I will enjoy. But I could make a fucking wolf girl porn theater, and it'd just be pictures of all the wolf girls. Throw me to the wolves, and I'll come back a father.
Oh, God.
There's the guy who has the game Whole House installed on his computer right now.
You did see that? I figured you did. You're going through my downloads, and Whole House is just right there, man.
Whole House is downloaded, and this is like kind of recent too.
This is not kind of recent.
I think it's been like a year and a half.
Whole
Can
House
we see
has been
the
on,
download?
and I am not gonna take.
Last modified.
I am not gonna take any shit.
He's
considering
avoiding it.
There were times where I.
You gonna keep avoiding it, buddy?
There are times where I was fucking just hanging out. I decided as a bit it'd be funny to stream it. And you watched. Don't you remember Meat and Fuck Kingdom? We played.
My God, Meat and Fuck Kingdom.
Me and you played through the entirety of that.
I was absent
like
for
me.
this.
You were invested.
No.
We wanted because remember the only person that I actually wanted to get with was the witch chick. Okay, and we were like, what the fuck do we need to do to meet and fuck the witch chick? And remember that we realized all you have to do to get in bed with somebody is say your name, make them laugh, and they will have sex with you. That was the whole point of Meat and Fuck Kingdom. Hi, my name is John Meat and Fuck. I say some witty joke, and they're like, and then they're slurping on your shit. Also, last edited Whole House 3/12/2025. I haven't been down bad in a while, so take that.
Since March 12th.
Yep.
You haven't been down bad since March 12th, huh?
No.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I trust that.
I also don't know if I believe that.
That's fine. I'm actually, while we're doing this, I gotta check on my girls.
Stop.
This is not only a visual
And by girls, he
gag.
means just Roxanne Wolf and maybe
Luna.
who's
Luna Wolf.
Luna.
Yeah. No, remember Frankie from
Frankie.
Imaginary
Foster's Home.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Frankie's like my ride or die.
Oh, is she? She know this?
In out of all the girls in this, Frankie's probably my Mary pick. Roxanne Wolf is definitely fuck, and then that one anime girl with the bunny ears is kill.
One anime girl with the bunny ears?
That could be anybody, really.
That strong anime chick with the bunny ears.
Oh,
that chick.
Oh, Mirko.
Yeah,
I don't
From
care
My
for
Hero.
that chick too much.
Wait, she's from My Hero?
Yeah.
She ain't my hero, I'll tell you that much.
Editor, put a button in there. That's really good.
But no, so I'm thinking about running a smut theater. Letting you guys know.
Yeah. Next to the whole house, you do both.
Next to whole house, yeah. They're actually I gotta see if I can install glory holes in the bathrooms, but I'd probably have to pay my janitors a little extra for that. Oh, that's money. I'm not gonna spend money on them.
Chance, you?
They are not
really
getting Christmas
great.
bonuses.
You really are a great boss. Great boss. What's up?
Chance,
John Capitalism.
in the topics channel, you mentioned the bridge. Is
Not
that
the bridge by one.
It's not the bridge that I'm thinking. What? Do you remember what bridge this
The
is?
topic channel.
Yeah,
I
do you
mentioned
remember
the
the bridge? This is
Yep,
a while ago.
Yep. This is September
bro is-
23rd, 2023.
What is this about?
That's for you to tell us. Dude.
yeah,
this
that's
is
what
your
we're
topic.
asking you.
This is what you wanted.
Oh, it's about. I'm just gonna make some shit up. I mean, I feel like we were playing a game. Like,
Yeah.
Fortnite.
oh my god, could it have been when we were playing PUBG? Did we come across
No,
the bridge?
you're
Was
thinking-
it also in the time when Lewis
You're thinking.
committed maybe the worst atrocity known to man?
Okay.
And then he
it,
did it again?
it wasn't that bad. It was funny as fuck to begin
you're
with.
right.
Listen, for everybody,
No, it wasn't that bad.
for everybody who has not played Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, right? Is that what PUBG stands for?
Yep.
So
Wow.
there's obviously a pretty vast amount of weapons. Us three lads, we dropped in as us young kids do. I picked up a
Wasn't
Vector.
your wife there? We had a fourth, or was it just a random?
I thought we were playing trios, no? Because there's an option to play trios.
But anyway, you had the Vector.
I had the
PlayerUnknown's
Vector.
Battlegrounds.
Listen,
Us three hanging out.
I'm doing surprisingly well
were
for this
boys.
type of game. By the way,
Yeah.
PUBG has been out for I think like a decade and a half. The game looks and feels so fucking clunky. It's unbelievable. The shit is terrible.
Insane how it's still alive.
People in
I
China,
I
people
love
in
it,
Korea,
but, like,
Eastern
what the hell?
Europeans. Yeah, I know they're keeping the game alive and they're playing it on mobile because it runs like CS on a
it
fucking
runs like a mobile game.
2015 computer. Like it runs exactly the way it should. And for some reason, I pick up the Vector and I think this gun is fucking sick. Like I'm actually doing surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm in the heat of the moment, as one often is. Whenever
Tensions are aroused. Yeah.
I don't remember exactly who was driving. It could have been me. It could
I
have
think
been
it was
Connor.
me. I think it was me.
I think the funny part that I
Either way, it
remember
wasn't
first,
me.
It wasn't Chance because we drove almost all three of us into just one person that was away from their group. We all get out of the car, O-block style, and then as soon as
Oh, black style.
I get out of the car, like the car is still kind of moving around, it's shifting. People are getting off the car. I
got out first, and so the car was still just driving. I didn't stop it or anything. Car was still moving.
So I started blasting.
I
I started blasting, and unbeknownst to me, I put about 9 rounds in Chance's back. The Vector shoots incredibly quick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 of those were headshots. I don't know if he was wearing a helmet or not. Blew his shit smooth off. Like that shit did not stand a chance.
My God,
bro died so quickly that it was funny. And he was immediately disappointed because it tells you in the game who fucking kills you. And there's me, my name there. It's like, hey, Tempest kill you, and I was like, oh shit,
why are both of these names fucking green? You know, why are these both friendly names fighting each other? That doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to scroll back to see if we have a clip of this. I think we do.
Well, it was clearly a misinput, all right? I didn't mean to kill Chance.
Clearly a misinput.
I didn't mean to kill Chance.
No, for sure.
So, okay, let's skip.
Of course not. Why would you?
Let's skip forward, I think, 2 more games because we dropped in again. Well, okay, let's end that game. That game just ended, I think, with that fight because I killed the shit out of Chance. I think Connor fought longer than I did because I died almost immediately after that. And so we queue up. Next game doesn't go well. The game after that, lo and behold, I found another Vector. I'm like, I did really great with this in the last other game. Shit was kind of sick.
Oh, you did really great. Oh
yeah.
My God, I didn't realize.
It's pretty good actually. All right, so
you did really great.
Papers change a little bit. I think Chance was driving this time. Right, he's driving this fucking shitty Volvo or whatever they drive on Eastern Europe. And
of course,
listen, I didn't know that. Well, you can obviously shoot from within the car. I just didn't think that I could kill people from inside the car, but that is exactly what happened. I put about 4 or 5 rounds into Chance's fucking head. He's the only person that I've ever hurt in this game that has been my teammate. I'm pretty sure Connor's been completely unscathed.
He was how we found out that there's friendly fire. That's right, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he found out.
He did it again.
Listen, both times it was a mistake. Both times it was really fucking funny. I thought it was
not funny.
No, it was really funny. Like I thought that I wouldn't have a great deal of fun in a battle royale where I was like clearly not gonna win. But shit was really fun. I don't know. I thought it was fucking funny.
Fuck.
Of course you would have thought it was really funny. No, it was
I thought
great.
we were all laughing. No, you were there.
We were all laughing. Last time
I was there. I wasn't laughing.
All of us was laughing. John laughed.
I don't laugh. I haven't actually not laughed in several decades.
I remember being having a good time with that.
Fellas, are there any games out there that you think are not worth the effort for the amount of fun that they give out?
Surely.
Yeah.
Don't call me Shirley.
But I'm not
you
gonna call you at all.
That are not worth it for the amount of fun that they have.
A game that you will dunk several hours into, and as much as you grind, the outcome will just be you spending time in it and not necessarily having fun.
League.
League?
League.
I think people can have fun with League because it's fun to win.
Yeah,
That's every game ever.
But
they can have fun.
Hear me out.
They don't have fun.
I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I actually have no clue how people enjoy Escape from Tarkov.
I've never played it.
I've never played it either.
And granted, I have never played it either. But everything
I like survival games and stuff like that. But
I don't think Tarkov is necessarily considered a survival game.
Is it a survival game? I thought
it's an extraction shooter.
It's an extraction shooter.
Yeah.
I am getting confused with Rust.
You know,
Rust is fine.
Oh, dude! Actually, Rust. Holy shit! Yeah, I think that falls in line with what I'm thinking, with my train of thought. You're
Rust
putting up what I'm picking down.
But that also,
Rust is one of those.
It's subjective, right? And so it's like everybody has fun with different things. You know, I think like games like Hell Let Loose. I really like Hell Let Loose, but sometimes you spend 20 minutes walking in one direction just to get one tapped by a guy you couldn't find.
Yep,
it happens. Most definitely.
Yeah.
And he just spawned behind you.
He just showed up. I think Phasmophobia is good now. I think whenever like it first came out, and especially whenever the group first started playing it, I personally did not have that much fun because I thought the game was too slow.
That's fair. I think
We were
it was.
not playing on a very high difficulty.
It was one of those where it's like I'm having fun because I'm playing games with my friends. Like Chance's favorite thing to say, you know.
Yep, that's true, dude. He loves saying
That was kind of it.
I just don't enjoy friend slop. My bad.
Oh, come on,
Dude,
dog.
you are friend slop. What are you talking about?
You wish.
Any multiplayer game can be called friend slop.
That's true.
Yeah, but there's a specific genre of game that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and I think the
when's
only
the last time we played fucking Liar's Bar?
the first time, I'm pretty sure we played it one time.
Remember that?
Me and Connor, I'm sure, played it like more recently than the group as a whole. But I don't remember.
Shotgun Roulette, we played more recently.
Liar's Bar.
I like
Liar's
Shotgun
Bar
Roulette.
has
That was
U2's
fun.
figures now, and they made the Fox one. They made the Hot Fox one.
Oh,
Of course they did.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to the store page, buy one of that. I'm gonna click Amazon. I'm going
put that
to
in the
look up,
cart.
He's just doing it.
64-ounce mason jar.
That is way too big.
Oh, no.
That is way too big.
That
It's
is
a
way
big
too
figure.
much.
It's a big figure. It's a plushie too, so you know it's really gonna stick.
Okay, but you're never gonna fill that jar.
That actually great segue. Great fucking segue. There,
Oh, no.
there is
Oh, no,
there
I
is
forgot.
a topic
Trap card.
of that specifically.
Oh, I activated his trap card.
Yeah, that specifically.
What is that? I know it's pretty far back.
You wrote that October
10/29,
29.
No.
2023. Yeah.
How many days would each of us need to fill a mason jar? I mean, 16 ounces.
16
Let's
or
be real.
32 ounce. 16?
Individual. How many days? We'll start with Connor because I think he said that he would fill one pretty quick. And
I
he's
think
talking about it right now.
I think I could fill one pretty quick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've got, as stated in this little conversation we had in the topics chat, Lewis said we've established that Connor has a high cum count, so he could
Connor
do
has
it
a
in
high
2
cum
days, and he could take one of those days off as a break.
This is really funny. You know,
Like-
sometimes members of this podcast are funny.
Sometimes we can be.
it's not only
Today's not one of
dudes.
those days, but
It's not only the dude to think they're funny. Everybody thinks that we're so fucking funny, dude.
everybody thinks we're so
That's true.
fucking
That's why
funny.
we have so many viewers.
Shout out to the listeners.
Shout out to the listeners.
Sponsor us.
Comment pussy in bio.
Oh yeah, yes, please flood the
We
comments
would
with
love
pussy
if you
bio.
comment pussy in bio.
With where we trademarked the thrown away. That's our fan base.
Oh yeah, the thrown away.
Trademark that. Yep. Just go ahead and re-email that to yourself so we make sure we get it.
I'm gonna be very realistic. All right, are we talking? Okay, you said 16 ounce.
We're
This-
still talking about this.
This water bottle that I'm holding
Yeah.
is 16.9. All right, it
Yeah.
is. It is
I got a 16-ounce
1.05
glass
pint.
right here.
That, I mean, for
That's
me,
not bad. I could do that in like 2 days.
2 days. I doubt it. 100% realistically, this amount with like the
Chance is
vitamins that I
cum
take in
shy,
now.
too. So
Bro
yeah,
thinks he
honestly,
knows.
I think you'd take more.
Bro
than
thinks he knows what
2
I would do.
days.
I think it would take me a week.
No, I would take.
I think it would take me a week, realistically. 7 days.
Well, okay. How much time has to be
Okay, thanks
dedicated
for
to
ringing,
trying to
lady.
fill this?
I mean, I feel like it's
As much time as you can.
you're stuck.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast locks you in a room and he says you can't leave until you fill it up. So it's like
Yeah.
whatever time now until you fill it. Like you have to
Do we have
continuously.
do we have access to all of our like regular basic amenities? Like
Sure. Yeah.
food and
Like,
water?
you're not
Well,
in prison. They're just
yeah.
keeping you.
Do we have like a lot of water?
need a lot of
Chance.
water, zinc.
4
need
days max.
4 days.
I don't.
max.
4
I
days
don't.
max.
I don't need water specifically. My secret, John's secret. I'm filling you guys in.
Don't.
Filling you
Ew.
guys up.
Don't.
Celery.
Celery.
Celery is like the best thing you can do for that. Unless you want to get like 5 or 6 bottles of just raw vitamins and stuff, which personally I'm not akin. I don't really want to do that. Celery and also cucumbers.
Shit,
Pineapple's
dude.
good too, but that more affects the flavor rather than anything.
So I've been told.
Stop talking about flavor.
You don't try your own supply.
Oh, I have.
You heard it here
I mean,
first.
be real.
folks.
We all have. You've gotten it on your hand.
You've got
You've
it on your
tasted it.
hand. You've been curious.
realistically,
He's really curious.
realistically, 7 days. I think.
I kind of agree with chances 4. Like
4?
max.
I feel like, listen, we're in a Mr.
If I'm
Beast
dedicating
room,
my
we have all of our
entire day
amenities.
to trying to
Exactly.
fill up a jar,
Yeah,
like
but
4 max.
But how long is your?
I'm bored. I can't do nothing else. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
what else are you
there's
gonna do,
no
dog?
TV in there.
How long is your refractory period?
Depends on the
Okay,
day. Depends
this
on the
is
day.
gonna lead into a different conversation.
Which is what the pod is really about, fellas.
Yeah.
Which the different conversation is mainly okay, because this is very relevant to what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
How many times in a day? What's each of your max busts in a day?
It's been a minute since I've tried to do that again because I'm not,
But you're
17.
Yeah, you're not fucking 17.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when you were
Dedicated
17,
whole
what was
day
it?
to it.
I think 9.
Okay,
That's a dude.
9's good.
That's
But
crazy.
to be fair to Lewis's point,
yeah.
like the last 3 of those I was shooting blanks.
I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
so realistically, if you want to have any weight to it, you want to add anything to the pile. I think 6 is probably like the yeah, you didn't like that one.
I don't like that one. I'd prefer if we didn't say that again.
You posed the question to the man.
You did.
Yeah, but
This is
I
all
didn't
your
pose
fault.
it for him to say that.
Yeah, okay. You give the angel its wings and then
me,
you clip
man.
them away.
John Uncouth.
An angel lost their wings.
This is why I'm saying 7 days.
Mine's 13.
Busted
Damn.
all 13 times?
Damn.
Or just finished?
I guess just finished, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How many?
But
times,
I think the limiting factor
How
there
many
is
times was there actually like something in the shell?
probably like 10.
Yeah. Okay. So the agreed
I would
thing is
confidently
like
say
those
10.
last 3. Those last 3 are blanks.
Yeah.
That's our common denominator right now.
Yeah.
But it goes down in volume each time, no?
That's also true.
Yeah.
So by the...
But I'm saying that like
somewhere around shot 4
the
or
limiting
5,
factor
like
the
you get a
limiting factor
bunch
there
more.
is both refractory and also hydration. Having
Hydration's
enough
very important.
in you. So I'm
Yep.
saying if we're like in the Mr. Beast
I want some
scenario,
celery right now.
we have access
I
to,
could actually
like, a bunch of
What
water.
the hell am I doing? It's fucking 70-cent boneless wing day at goddamn Wingstop.
Oh, yeah, it is Tuesday.
what?
Happy
It is,
Tuesday,
yeah.
everybody.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
This is a thing?
Thanks for coming out to
Yeah, dude, every Tuesday, Wingstop.
Thanks for coming out to our show. My name's Connor. We have Lewis. And
Are
Chance
we
over
ending?
here. No, we're doing
Oh,
the.
no, we're
We're
starting.
introducing.
It's the intro. Well, an intro has
we
to
got a
happen
little
at some
off
point.
topic right there, dude. You have talked to me about new topics, not even on the board. Late title cards are like
I
agreed
love
one
late
of our
title
favorite
cards.
things.
Yeah.
It is kind of a timing thing.
A really
I
good.
love late title cards.
I've heard it on the
recent-
yard a lot where they say something
really good
ludicrous and they're like,
recent-
welcome to the yard, everybody.
late
They do
title card is the one that first came to mind was The Long Walk. That has a really good late title card. It's like 15 minutes into the movie, and bam, Also, really good late title card. A little bit more recent, still playing in theaters. Predator Badlands has a pretty good late title card as well.
Okay.
My cinephile
Predator
friend
Badlands
knows.
is also
My
very
cinephile
good.
friend.
Ugh. This episode
Nothing
title is
against
just
you.
going to be I'm not a cinephile.
Nothing against you, fella, all right? But you did dig your own grave.
Sorry
He's
that I
a fox
like
Noah.
movies, that I know movies, okay?
No, listen, I'm there with you. I enjoy movies. I If I could, dude, I would have an in-home theater.
That is like, I'll know I'm rich whenever I get an at-home theater, you know. And
My little brother just bought a house and he has an at-home theater.
Dude, your little brother's a fucking gangster. Oh
Fuck
God, have him on the pod, dude. Jesus.
Throw him on the pod.
I'll invite him one of these days.
If he's not
Damn,
too busy,
that's insane.
fucking watching movies.
He's pretty busy.
What the fuck am I doing? How's your little brother have a house with an in-home theater and I have 3 other roommates?
He's got Nebraska money.
He lives in Nebraska and has Nebraska money, yeah.
That sounds like
He's
Nebraska.
also like the manager of a fucking like
Dark shout out to Nebraska.
dark shout out to Nebraska.
Shout out to Chance's little brother.
They don't deserve a lot. Shout out to my
shout
brother.
out to your brother. Dark shout out to the place he lives.
Yeah. Well, dark shout out also to the people who also live in Nebraska because
Yeah.
that place sucks ass.
Does that include your brother?
Yeah.
Are we shouting out and also dark shouting out your brother?
Dark shout out.
Dark
to
shout out to
Chance's
my
little
brother.
So is that just a neutral
One of my
shout
little
out?
brothers.
Can we tier list U.S. states?
I would love that.
Dude.
Is
I
that
would
too
love that.
overdone or no?
I think
I
New
think
Mexico
it
is going to be
might be
a
overdone.
real point of contention because I know Chance
yeah.
fucking hates New Mexico,
hates
and
New
I fucking
Mexico.
love New Mexico. Lewis, what are your thoughts on New Mexico?
For me, okay,
Yeah.
listen. Whenever I
Keeping
take
in
into
mind
account,
of everything. Yeah.
yeah. Whenever I want to take into account where a state would be in a tier list, I would take into account like obviously scenery because I'm a big watcher. I'm a big gawker, as some say.
This
I love,
guy yeah.
They call me the gawker. I love watching
He's gawking?
nature. Like,
John Gawker.
Whoa.
John Gawker.
That's
right?
got a
Dude,
nice
you
ring to
can't
it.
say
That's
that.
got a not
It
John
does
Gawker.
not have a
John
nice-
Gawker. Sorry.
Stop it.
Better leave it in.
No, this
Guys,
fucking
with the hard
Gawker
R,
gave
what are
me
we
the
doing?
pass, man.
So
Oh, you know him?
Yeah. John
Oh,
Gawker.
my
He's
bad.
right there.
I'm on
Dude,
the pod.
stop it.
He said it's cool. He said it's fine.
Yeah,
And
you can
he
say
Okay.
it.
speaks
You're
for
with
every
me.
other Gawker out there.
No,
Dude.
no,
I
absolutely
know.
not. There are some terrible gawkers. I
Dude,
do not
you
speak
told
for all
me
gawkers.
You speak for all Gawkers.
No, absolutely not.
A tier
He is the Gawker and he
list
speaks for the
in
Gawkers.
order.
You can't say
Donald
that. It's too
Trump.
early.
Stop it.
It's too early.
Jeffrey
Stop. Editor,
Epstein.
cut that. Don't cut that one. Cut the first one.
Don't cut that one.
Keep that one in.
Cardi B somehow.
What?
What?
Anyway,
And that's
Maybe
it.
I missed what we're talking about.
Gawkers, man.
so I'm a big gawker,
Yeah, anyway.
right? Scenery is up there for me. Obviously, quality of life, and this one embodies what your goals may be, such as if you're just
Yep.
a single person, if you've got kids. Education goes for both of those. Job opportunities, because you can't fucking live in a place that has 0 decently paying jobs, I guess.
Yeah.
And I guess because it's somewhat relevant overall infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like older towns, if that makes any sense.
Old Town.
Old town with roads,
Old town.
if you will.
Yeah.
So
Old Town Road.
Old town
2B2T.
to PTT. So with all of this in mind,
2B or not 2T.
I still have at least one friend in New Mexico.
That one blanked? That one that was a blank? Come on. 2B or not 2T? You're seriously not giving me that one?
Lukewarm shout out to
God,
that one.
I've said that already.
He has said
No,
that.
you have not. No, you
I
have not.
said that.
You're making
Brother,
this up.
He said that shit in
Do you
game.
know my
It was a
my
call
op Hyper Beast in Counter Strike was called 2B or not 2B.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I
you
named
said
it,
it
like a
wrong. You
fucking
said it
nerd.
wrong. 2B or not 2T. You ignoramus.
No, I know, but then I said 2B
You
or
didn't
not
say it
2T
right.
in
You
the
didn't
fucking
say it
game.
right. No.
This is so
Shut
stupid.
up.
This is
You're
stupid.
gone.
This
You're
is
out.
this is the worst episode we've ever recorded.
No, that's stupid.
Says the
This
guy
is
who
a
doesn't like New Mexico.
With this, I will put New Mexico at a B tier because there are clearly worse states.
I'll put New Mexico at like the bottom of A.
The bottom of A. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
What are some real D tiers? Some that you like, You might step in
Are we
there.
actually doing this right now?
We don't have a visual, but let's just throw a couple of them out there.
We'll dedicate a whole episode to this.
But just
I'll
for
be
example,
real. New Mexico for me is a high D.
Oh, that's better
You're
than
such
I
a piece of
thought.
shit.
Actually,
Such a piece of
It's
shit.
a high D tier.
Such a piece of shit.
I would even
I'll show
give
you
it
my
low
high
C
D,
if you
dude.
could throw me
Dude.
some decent D tiers. I would give it a low C.
okay.
Evil man.
Oh, also,
Michigan.
what about
Michigan
climate?
is D tier.
Michigan is D tier? Really? Holy shit!
Michigan's
Idaho.
fine.
D tier.
Idaho can be D tier.
Ohio.
Fine.
D tier. But that's just for the meme. That's for the meme. And
I was gonna
nothing
say
else.
Idaho can probably be a C tier. It doesn't go any
Yeah,
higher
Idaho
because it's
I
got a
feel
lot
like
of
it's a
Nazis
C.
in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Utah F tier.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty. It's got scenery. If that accounts for anything.
You know what? Arizona. Gotta give it D tier, man. They lose a lot for Salt Lake City.
Yikes.
What?
That's not in
That is
Arizona.
Utah.
Oh, is that really
That's
Utah?
Utah.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that was Arizona.
Also, you're talking. Lewis was born in Arizona.
Yeah, you
Oh,
sick
sorry.
fuck. I was
Look,
gonna say.
all I'm
at
gonna
least C
say
tier.
is the drive from Albuquerque to LA. The entire time you're in Arizona, that's nap territory because ain't nothing going on.
Did you go through the north part of Arizona?
No, I went. It's a straight line. It's a straight line. You wake up in time to be like, oh, Phoenix, I can't go outside. It's too fucking hot here.
I'm pulling this
anyway,
shit up right
going
now.
back to sleep.
You know, Phoenix and fucking Albuquerque have the same kind of heat.
Wrong.
Literally the same.
I also
Incorrect.
agree. I don't think that's right.
What are you fucking
Dude,
talking about?
Arizona
same
gets
heat?
to like 100. Like Phoenix gets to like 120 degrees.
Yeah, so does Hobbs.
No, it
Hobbs
does
gets
not.
to 110.
Hobbs gets to 100. Yeah.
Hobbs gets to 110.
It has gotten to 100.
Albuquerque,
What
like
the-
95. Highest.
I guess Albuquerque maybe not as much as Phoenix, but like southeast New
You're
Mexico,
insane for that.
100%
You say you hate your state
gets
and you
as
don't even,
hot.
or you say you hate this state. You don't even know this state. You don't even know this state.
I
We're
do
happy
know
you're
this
gone.
state.
We're happy you're gone. You have fun with your
I'm
crappy
happy
green
I'm
chili.
gone.
State
I'm
this,
happy-
state
I don't
that.
like green chili.
You guys don't even know
Yeah,
about
they
the
doesn't like
prostate.
you either.
I know about the prostate.
Oh, okay,
You
so
fucking-
the drive from
We
Albuquerque.
both have Rockies, but we have better ones. We have better Rockies.
The drive
That's just
from
untrue.
Albuquerque
Catch me at the
factually wrong.
Sandias. How about that?
to LA. Oh my god, it is really boring. All you really hit is Flagstaff. There's nothing else.
There's
Listen,
nothing, dude.
There are big places in Arizona. Granted, listen,
Northern Arizona is awesome. Northern Arizona.
that's where you're fucking going. Is Northern Arizona?
No,
Yo.
you're right down in the middle. Right down in the middle.
No,
I'm talking like North Arizona, like Snowflake, Arizona, like fire
Oh
in the
yeah,
sky
fucking
where that
liberal
shit happened.
like you would like
Arizona.
Snowflake, Arizona.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you doing?
I
What the
got
fuck
his
are we
ass,
doing?
bro. I fucking got
Uh,
his
That
ass.
section was earlier.
Go move to
dude.
fucking New York, you piece of shit.
Oh fuck you, you yank.
I'd live in New York.
Go have fun
live in
not
New York. I would
owning
also
a
live in
car.
New York.
Go have fun having a
live in
car tax for
I would
owning
live.
a car.
I would live in upstate New York. I would not want to live in New York City. Maybe like an hour or two.
Upstate New York.
I live in
Upstate
outside.
New York.
Like an hour outside.
Yeah, agreed.
Dude. Honestly,
mean?
okay, so like, I was talking about this yesterday with my date. Where are some places that you like need to see before dying, and also places that if you never see in person, that no fucking problem. For me personally, like if I never go to New York, I don't think I lose any of my person. You know.
Wow. For a cinephile, that's
I
kind of
do.
crazy.
I do not care for New York. Honestly,
Yeah, poor
since
cinephile
moving to
there, I should
Albuquerque, I really like LA. I don't think I would live there. Like main house number one be in LA. You get like maybe like a vacation home in the hills or something. But I would not.
Oh
live there.
yeah, those are
Um,
affordable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
Um,
play it just casually.
like LA's fine. Personally, I think I'd be fine if I never went to Canada. I don't think I need to go to Canada.
Just
Yeah,
like
there's
all
nothing
of
to
it.
go to Canada
Holy
for.
Yeah, just
shit!
all of Canada. You know,
I've
if I
been to
never went
Canada.
there.
Canada's fine.
What part of Canada have you been to?
Ontario or whatever.
I went to Quebec
Tucson.
and Ontario.
Or something.
That's not in Canada. I have been there.
Yeah,
but that's
okay,
not in
nice.
Canada.
Crazy. Well, I guess if you went to New York, Ontario, and Quebec would be the places.
Yep.
No, I went to those separately from being in New York.
Oh, you willingly? Holy
Well,
shit.
kind of. My brother's father is Canadian.
Oh shit.
Oh shit,
So-
dude.
That's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
Ontario. The Ontario
Apologies
area.
to your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. That guy sucks. Not my brother, his dad.
Dark shout
my
out
brother,
to
his
his
dad.
Dark shout out to your
Terrible,
brother's father.
awful, dark
Yeah.
shout out to his dad.
Yep. Evil shout out.
Evil shout out.
Yeah.
Actually, evil shout out.
All right.
Actually, evil shout out to that guy.
I think
it's fine.
if I could just
Let's keep it in the States, and then let's go past that. Let's come back to
in
it,
the
but-
States, okay, all right.
Yeah, keep it
So
to the States.
a state that I would love to see before I died,
Yeah.
I think the wilderness of Oregon.
Yeah, that's going to
Oregon?
be my
That's
answer
a good
too.
pick.
The
That's a
Pacific
good pick.
Northwest, like
Yeah,
the
Pacific
Oregon,
Northwest.
Washington, like redwood forests.
Yeah.
I have to see that before.
I've been to Oregon before, and it's very pretty. Granted, whenever I was a little kid, that I was not much of a gawker back then. But like I still knew.
I love
know.
this.
For sure.
I love
For
it.
sure.
Uh,
If I never went to Florida at all in my life, I would not care.
Really
Florida?
I do not give a shit about
interesting.
Florida.
Wow, that's-
Margaritaville, dude.
That's a weird one, honestly. My
don't
my
wanna
answer is
dance the night
Arkansas.
away?
I don't
No,
give
I
a
don't
shit
care.
about Arkansas.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on
I
in
mean, I don't give a
Arkansas?
shit about Arkansas either, but like, if we're talking about places, if
F-tier
you
state.
said New York, Arkansas is an F-tier state, but you said New York,
okay,
like a
I
place that
guess
people
so.
would go, but you're like, I don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
For me, that's Florida.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
I could probably spend
Or Ohio, I guess.
my entire life without visiting Michigan.
Yeah. You know
Yeah,
what?
I mean-
Crazy thing coming
well,
from
no, I
Raw.
might.
Because you know me
Michigan,
as
yeah.
John Beach, right?
You are John.
Great Lakes.
Yeah, John moving.
I
John Beach.
think I could die without going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
The reason
Yeah.
being,
I'm
the reason
comfortable
with that.
being is because it is so crazy expensive. Like, if I just get a passport, I can go to any other beach, and usually they're not going to follow the American dollar, and their economy is probably going to be in the fucking trash anyway, because all it is tourism, right? So they're going to be
This
super
guy's just
cheap.
saying
The
shit.
only place
Actually
where I'm going to have to
saying
spend
shit.
a lot of money
This guy is just
is going to
saying
be
shit.
for the airplane ticket. That's going to be the main thing. Then after that, I'm like, here's my $1 American dollar, and they're like, here's a room for a week. Thank you.
Everybody,
This
give it up
guy's
for
just
give it up for
saying
John, fucking
shit.
John Travel over here, man. Fuck
John,
you, dude.
John,
I don't have
John's
my passport, so I don't know
socioeconomics.
if I can. Yeah. That
go
is
to
my-
Jamaica. Not fucking around. Go to Jamaica.
Jamaica.
It's not exactly what you're talking about, but it is pretty.
Well, I was
similar.
talking about. You know what? Also knowing me is John Morbid, right? I
For
think
sure. Germany.
I think I need to do a little bit more looking up at it, but I think Bermuda would be a very nice
BBB is
spot.
fine.
I think that would be a very cool spot. And then
Really?
if I
Okay.
die in a triangle, Illuminati.
Okay, you're talking about the Bermuda Triangle, not
Yeah.
the country Bermuda.
No, I'm also talking
No,
about
he was
Bermuda,
talking
but
about,
like on
yeah,
the
Bermuda.
trip there. And it's crazy. I gotta go to Florida. I gotta go to Florida before I can go to Bermuda. And I
Nice.
like Florida. I've never been, but like,
Oh,
Margaritaville.
Brett's like, I love this place.
you know.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
that- That's where I sit on that thing. Like I want to hit a lot of beaches in the world.
He's sitting on that
Um,
thing.
I'm sitting on that thing. The sun, the sand, that thing.
Can we expand out a little bit?
Yeah.
country?
I think me talking about Bermuda is that.
I think a place I want to visit before I die,
Yeah.
like I have to visit, is Stonehenge. Like,
Okay.
I just got it.
I mean, I can respect
like I
that.
just got to do it.
Yeah.
Like I think that's like a bucket list item, I guess. But like going to Stonehenge and then like also seeing like just the Highlands, like the Scottish Highlands, and like just spending time in that like part of Europe and everything. Probably be a thing. This might be unpopular because me and Lewis have talked about this before.
Yeah.
I don't think I have to go to Japan before I die.
That's completely fine, honestly.
I'm fine with
I
that.
would like if the opportunity arose or it was like, let's make a Japan trip. I'd be like, sure, yeah, I would go to Japan. But like, if it never happens, I'm not pressed.
Yeah,
I'm not that pressed.
Weirdly enough, since moving to Albuquerque, I've had, I guess, a fascination with going to Japan. I'm not trying to, like, I don't really care specifically for the culture, not in a negative way, but it's also like, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not a fucking weeb about it, but it's like, I could go to Japan. I didn't think that I'd be the guy that's like, I could go to Japan, but I feel like that would be
Japan.
That'd be a cool experience. Before that, I'd want to hit Ireland. I mean, that's my people, that's my bloodline. So, like, I want to go there.
Okay.
I want to go to Iceland at some point.
The green one?
Yes, the green one.
Yeah, the green one. Fucking idiot.
Not Greenland?
No.
Okay, cool.
As much as I have researched, one place that I would like to visit just for like peace of mind and also again scenery because I'm a big gawker would be Vancouver.
Okay.
That's in the British
Canada, isn't it?
Just Canada.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. And not super far away from the States, really. I mean, Vancouver is nearly I'm pretty sure it's a border fucking city. But,
yeah.
I just think it's pretty, honestly. Yeah. Other than that, if I were to visit another country, maybe Singapore, actually.
Interesting take. I don't think I've ever voluntarily thought about Singapore.
Yeah,
not trying to be mean to Singaporeans or whatever they're called,
I don't
but like
I'm realizing I don't know a lot about Singapore. Why Singapore for you?
I think Singapore.
Whoa, it has some beautiful architecture. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's just one of those.
Google Singapore.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Google Singapore. There's Asians there,
dude. Singapore. I don't. Shit,
it's just
pretty cool. I think it's so pretty. Also,
shout out to Singapore.
Inexpensive.
Yeah, I want to say. I don't want to say
this hotel is $16.
I don't want to say that Singapore is like a hidden gem for like tourism or whatever.
Sure,
but I think it's definitely not in people's like top 5.
It's 85 degrees there right now.
Well, it is across the fucking world, so yeah.
I just think it's very pretty. There's a lot of beach. There's a lot of green. If you know me, I'm a big sucker for green. I'm a big sucker for nice foliage. I'm a gawker. And I've said this before. I'm a gawker.
Since moving, there's green and trees, and there's not a lot of that in Hobbs.
Shit, dude, that's true.
Not a lot of that in all of New Mexico, to be honest. But
that's true.
Damn, whenever you're right,
our trees are oil derricks.
That's true, dude. That's definitely true.
Our green is mesquite.
Our green is money.
That is so fucking true.
Yeah, dude.
The green is money. That's true.
Yep.
Because it comes from oil.
Dude, if you go
fracking, dude.
If you go on Google Maps off the coast of Singapore, and you take a look at how many goddamn fucking container ships there are just in this picture.
I'm looking at that.
It is impressive. There are. I didn't know there was this many just at the same time, but it makes perfect sense.
You went just off the shore in Google Maps?
Yeah. The South Shore of Singapore.
If you just Google Singapore, you have the picture of the city.
Whoa, that is so many ships.
There's a lot of ships, dude. That is plenty of ships
Holy
in the sea.
Shit.
Yet another visual gag.
Visual gag. Listeners,
somebody get him a fucking award.
Guys, you'll be surprised. Look up Singapore.
Dude, I can zoom in so far onto this ship. I can see people.
What? Dude,
I think.
Do you think there's pirates?
Yes, there's Somali pirates.
Somewhere that I would never have to
where's
visit.
Somalia?
China. I would never have to go for China.
Any part of China, really?
Any part of China. If I've never really cared for that kind of style of architecture. I'm sure it's pretty, but I also don't really care for the way of living the government kind of imposes on everybody there. I feel like
Yeah,
John
well, that's
American here
definitely
might have a bad time.
Wait, dude.
I would not have to go to China. I would not have to go to. I kind of want to hit some spots in South America. I would really love to go to like Peru or something.
Peru, holy shit! I'm learning new things about my friend. That's crazy.
But also, these are things of like beaches and like big trees and jungle. This is where like my internal fucking Indiana Jones is coming out in.
I guess that makes sense.
I'd really like to go to Ukraine. Not now.
My friend is so silly.
Be one of those guys. It's like, yeah, sure, don't worry. I know I'm a tourist. I'll follow the rules. What's this Chernobyl place? Why do they have fences all along? I'm gonna climb them. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna see what's up.
This guy
oh no!
Oh
no! I got arrested. Hello, John American Embassy. Yeah, I totally broke every one of their rules. Can you bust me out of here? Can you get me out?
I would love to
go home.
Well,
to
not
I
if
go
you
home.
broke all of their rules.
I broke all of the rules.
Singapore has a third of the people as Somalia. Their GDP is like fucking 50 times.
Why are you still
It's
looking up
insane.
Somalia?
Well, I looked it up for a second, and I was like, 12 billion. That's crazy.
Dude,
and then I looked at Singapore, and it was like 500 billion.
Hook, line, and sinker on fucking...
Hook, line, and sinker.
Listen, fellas...
Dude, I'm seeing these hotel prices, and I'm just like, I'm in.
Fellas, open up a map. Look at Singapore, all right? That's all I'm saying. I want to visit Singapore. I think it's sick. I mean,
a good choice. Good job, Lewis.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I will take it.
You, sir, have won the internet today.
Oh my god, I might just fucking quit the fucking pod if you say this shit again.
I would love to go to Australia. I would love to go to Australia.
Oh, really?
Holy crap. Throw me in Sydney, dude.
In Sydney, huh?
Which one?
Get me in her.
What? Oh. What?
The Sweeney type?
Well, I mean,
Australia is
a really
Russia.
Big fucking desert, so you'd really, I think we're just going to like the eastern
that'd be great.
part of Australia.
Yeah, which part?
Like Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, and that's it. Melbourne.
This guy doesn't know about Chili Healer.
I think he knows about Chili Healer. I think Chili Healer.
I know a lot about Chili Healer.
Is purple on his.
You guys are ridiculous.
Rule 34 video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a purple link.
Purple linked. That's what. Look, he's not denying it, motherfucker. Look at that.
No, it's
I'm
true.
busy looking at the world, man.
Yeah. Okay, dude. Looking at my
world. GeoGuessr after this.
Dude, I guessed the shit out of your geo.
Is that true? Chat.
Nah.
I could go to. I'm trying to. Barbados. I could go to Barbados.
You would want to go to Barbados? Really?
It's next to Cuba.
Next to Cuba?
Next to Cuba and Venezuela.
Venezuela's not real.
No, it is.
I agree.
No.
I could go to Panama.
You could go to Panama.
I think that place started existing because Van Halen wrote a song about it.
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas, of course.
The Darien National Park, of course.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get one more like decent topic out of the way.
We've been
the last 5 minutes.
Visual gagging.
We've been talking about.
Let's get some meaty top.
We've been visual gagging with Google Maps for the last 10 minutes or so. Let's
you guys have been. I've been abstaining of the visual gags.
You were literally scrolling through Google Maps a second ago saying, "Oh, Bermuda. Oh."
That doesn't sound like me.
No, that is what you said,
it's right
dude.
next to Venezuela.
Wait, I think this is a good one.
I was talking to you.
What the fuck? That is not what I sound like, dude. Here's a good one.
That is what Lewis sounds like.
Connor put this one up, and I don't know if it warrants its own episode. Connor, you be the judge. Editor, cut this out if it's stupid and dumb and gay.
Show me your moves.
Yeah,
that needs its own episode.
That needs its own. That needs its own.
Okay, all right. Editor, please cut that. Put Chance's address up a third time.
Got it.
Yo.
How about first paycheck, fellas? Do you guys remember your first paycheck?
I think that's also a meaty time. I think we're kind of.
Let's go. Let's end it early. Let's just end it early. It's okay. We went long last week. We can end it a couple minutes early. It's not a big.
Dude, I go long every fucking day, dude.
Well, every time we try to end the episode too, we end up going on a slight tangent beforehand.
We find something.
No, I don't
But-
think so. That doesn't sound right. That
That
doesn't sound like me.
like us adding an extra 30 minutes that needs to be cut out so it can become its own episode.
My friends are sleepy and yawning.
You yawned a minute ago.
No, I don't think so, brother.
I'm very sleepy.
All right, fellas. Well, we will
John's
see you on
sick
the next
now,
week.
so-
Have a good Tuesday,
Yeah.
and remember,
Yeah, John Tuesday.
John Tuesday.
We're here every Tuesday. Tuesday at 5. We were a little late today, because Chance just really needed to. Chance just really needed to get me to play Melee.
That's true.
which is bomb, by
That's
the
true.
way.
Actually, what
It
happened was
fine.
I was like Melee, and he's like, I really need to record this episode, but I will play a game with you if you
It
want
was
me to.
it
And I
was not
like,
record.
okay.
It was edit. You silly goober.
Silly
And-
goober.
Oh,
but-
sorry.
No, I'm talking about like yesterday. Whenever you were like, "Do you want to fix your Melee?" and I had
That-
to sit there and just be like,
The
What
topic
else
that
can
will
we
come
do?
about from this will need to be in the next episode because we don't have enough time for me to yell at you the way I want to.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Why do you want to yell at me? What did I do about that? What the fuck?
To end this episode, I want to.
No, not to end this episode. I want to figure out why he needs to yell at me. Just because
For all the times before yesterday.
I went along with like, okay, I'm not. Before that, I have been busy with work and school and work. Okay, once I get home, I just want to play games with my friends. I don't want to have to troubleshoot
Right.
games with my friends, right?
You know how long it
Right?
took to troubleshoot that
like
game?
5 minutes, but still,
Yeah.
we didn't know that. We didn't know that.
But Chance did
We
know
didn't
that.
know that. I
He
was
told
just-
me he knew
just-
that the hotfix
He
was
did
fucking
not. He
5
did not.
minutes.
No,
I knew
he
that
did
it was
not
going to
knew.
be like 5
No,
minutes.
he did. He couldn't have known. He couldn't have known. There's a universe out there where we're still working on it.
He's John Estimate, dude. Come on, you know him.
He is John Estimate. He's John Computer. Never should have doubted him. John Micro Center. Shout out to Micro Center.
John Microsoft.
Shout out to Micro Center.
No, not Microsoft. Micro Center.
Why'd you name your company after your dick?
Oh my god.
Anyway,
dude.
I'd love to go play
Nice.
some Melee with one or both of my friends right after this. So let's wrap up the podcast.
We gotta take off for Melee, gents, but we will be coming at you next Tuesday.
Next
Um,
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Tuesday.
Tuesday. Stay tuned and mark your calendars every Tuesday. We'll be there.
Our calendars every Tuesday. We'll be there. If it's Wednesday, we're not there because it's not Tuesday.
That's true, dude. That's
Jess,
actually
is there anything
correct.
else you'd like to say?
Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.